Okay, got another video. This one's going to be significantly shorter than the last one for your viewing and audible pleasure. One of my favorite countries, this might be my favorite just because they told the bankers to go pound sand and put them in jail. And their prime minister, I think, recently has left. I'm resigning. Whoa, what happened? Just because Hillary didn't win, you wonder how he was tied. That's what we thought. Well, how the hell is he tied if he just stepping down? This is Iceland. What are you doing? Why? Don't you want to keep... Who the hell wants to step down from running the country? That's a fantastic thing to have in your resume. There must be something to it. And we found what the something to it was. He committed $11 or $12 million to go to the Hillary Clinton Foundation. Already had paid out of taxpayer funding $7 million of the pledged $11 or $12 million. Okay, now I know why he's stepping down. But with or without him, Iceland has done some fantastic things. The people over there have spoken. They're the only ones who did not do the bailouts. And they were the only ones who recovered the fastest financially, economically. They even paid off an IMF loan early. Imagine that. So, Iceland Interior Minister reveals plot by Obama administration to frame Mr. Julian Assange. Quick, look surprised. This son of a gun is responsible for us losing the president to Hillary, giving it to Hillary, and getting this damn Trump in there. Effing Assange, that son of a gun, how can we burn this mother? Well, we could frame him. Okay. Who framed Roger Rabbit? Who framed Julian Assange? Back in October, we noted a scheme linked to the Hillary Clinton campaign to tie Julian Assange and WikiLeaks to a pedophilia ring. This is from Zero Hedge. See this link, Hillary Clinton link to mysterious front associated with Julian Assange pedophile smear. Of course, the scheme was revealed amid daily dumps by WikiLeaks of John Podesta's emails leaving the Clintons and their many friends in high places scrambling for any way possible to shut down Assange. And they have their WikiLeaks tweet from October 18th. A front has released through U.S. Democratic media an elaborate story accusing Julian Assange of pedophilia and taking $1 million from Russia. Therefore, it should be probably come as no surprise that the former Interior Minister of Iceland, Ögmundur Jónasson, has now come forward to reveal details of a 2011 plot. Oh, excuse me. I thought this would have been recently. They wanted to frame him after the crap he was releasing. They were trying to get this sucker since 2011. Good thing they didn't. Because look how good WikiLeaks via Julian Assange did this year. Not even living in America, yet put his neck on the line like never before and released some of the most incredible stuff like Pizzagate, pedophilia, etc. And it wasn't about himself, that's for sure. It was about Podesta in the club. Oops, backfire. So it says, according to a report from Russia Today, the U.S. first contacted Icelandic authorities in June 2011 to offer help in fending off hackers that the U.S. said were looking to destroy software systems in the country. Jonasson was initially suspicious of the U.S. offer to help, suspicions which he said were confirmed later in the summer of 2011 when a plane load of FBI agents showed up in Iceland seeking support in an effort to frame Julian Assange and WikiLeaks. So you have a plane load. I bet you it wasn't a small plane. A plane load of supposedly the highest law enforcement officers of the land, the FBI. They should have our best interests in mind, correct? And they're going to another country to frame somebody. That's somebody who is exposing the rotten corruption within our government. FBI agents, shouldn't you be over there thanking them and helping them? Mr. WikiLeaks, we brought a bunch of suitcases full of new information for you. Listen, we're here. Obama sent us over here to come frame you. We see you're doing a patriotic duty to us and the country. We'd like to present you with these golden suitcases full of new information. Wink, wink. Take care, buddy. We're out. How'd it go, boys? Man, the Icelanders, they didn't want to help us at all. We talked to Joe. That was his name, Jocelyn. His name again? Hold on. It's bothering me. John. What's his name? Ogmundur Jonasson. He didn't want to work with us, boss. All right, guys. Good. Thanks for going over there and spending a few $1 million on the taxpayers' dime to bring you over there and come back empty-handed. Appreciate that. I'm sure the taxpayers do too. In 2011, June, Obama administration implied to Iceland's authorities they had knowledge of hackers wanting to destroy software systems in the country and offered help. Then Interior Minister Ogmundur Jonasson said in an interview with the Katokios publication. However, Jonasson said he instantly became suspicious of the good U.S. intentions. Quote, well aware that a helping hand might easily become a manipulating hand, end quote. People of Iceland and people of the United States, be very, very thankful that Mr. Ogmundur Jonasson has a very intelligent head on his shoulders and could see through the United States government bullcrap. Instantly, he said, right? Later in the summer of 2011, the U.S. sent a plane load of FBI agents to Iceland seeking our cooperation in what I understood as an operation set up to frame Julian Assange and WikiLeaks, he said. Icelanders seemed like a tough nut to crack, though. Jonasson ultimately refused cooperation. Yep. Everybody, like to give Mr. Jonasson a round of applause. Ladies and gentlemen, sexual chocolate. Sexual chocolate. All right. Ultimately refused cooperation with U.S. efforts and sent the FBI agents home, saying that if he had to choose sides, he would be on the side of WikiLeaks. Ooh. Send them home with their tail between their legs. Whoa. Since they had not been authorized by the Icelandic authorities to carry out police work in Iceland, and since a crackdown on WikiLeaks was not on my agenda, to say the least, I ordered that all cooperation with them be promptly terminated, and I also made it clear that they should cease all activities in Iceland immediately, he said. If I had to take sides with either WikiLeaks or the FBI or CIA, I would have no difficulty in choosing. I would be on the side of WikiLeaks, he said. He went on to discuss other whistleblowers like Edward Snowden. The Althing, the Icelandic parliament, debated whether Snowden should have been granted citizenship, but there hasn't been political consensus on that matter. Iceland is part of NATO, and such a decision would be strongly objected by the U.S., he said. Of course, none of this is particularly surprising, coming from an administration that, can't we just drone this guy, as Hillary put it, quaintly. I want to see, I'm going to do this right now. Go to my Twitter account, Twitter. I'm going to search for the son of a gun. Can I do a find? Yes, search Twitter for this guy, Jonasson. I see the WikiLeaks thing. Michael Oman Reagan, Iceland minister who refused cooperation. Okay. We got some people covering it. Former Icelandic, yep. I was just hoping that I could quickly search Twitter and say, oh my God, there's the guy. Holy crap, there he is. He's got a Twitter account and he's posting. So that I could then post this link from Zero Hedge to him on his Twitter page. Hey, buddy, I want to personally thank you for having a brain in your head and, quote unquote, doing the right thing. We Americans appreciate what you did. And I'm sure your Icelandic fellows also did. Unfortunately, ain't nothing from this guy on Twitter. So, end of that story. But I did want to share that with you because this is fantastic as far as I'm concerned. Take care.